We are now here with the very talented and very funny actress, comedian, writer, producer, podcaster, Michelle Buteau. Yes, everything. She does it all. Season 2 of her show, Survival of the Thickest, premieres tomorrow. And she's here to tell us all about it. Michelle, welcome back to GMA.
Yes.
It's great to see you. We were already having fun before the segment even began.
Yes.
We mentioned the whole list, the acting, the producing, the writing, all these things, podcasting. But you started your career as a television producer, right?
At local news, right?
At local news, I was an editor and then also a field producer for, the stories that nobody wants to go out in the field for. And I worked at WSVN. Shout out to everybody in Miami, Deco Drive, and also WNBC. Shout out to everybody there. Tried to work here. You guys drug tested, so it didn't work out. Just kidding. But yeah, I really
we don't do that anymore, though, so you're right back.
Yeah, I really love it. These are my roots, and it's so fun, just the edit bay and the writers coming in, overwhelmed.
It probably makes you really good at what you do now, which is the whole kit and caboodle, as you created this show that we're about to talk about and show you guys. But, I mean, I've known you forever. We had you on Good Afternoon America as a hilarious comedian. But I do think that you have perspective when you are the boss of a show to be in that edit bay and to know how it's done. And the show, if you haven't seen it, you need to. Survival of the Thickest is so funny. It's loosely based on your essays.
Yes.
You're also a terrific writer.
Thank you.
You play Mavis, and she's a stylist, which was a very specific choice that you wanted to make for the comedy in that. Will you share why? I love it.
I thought being a stylist is a perfect parallel to comedy, where it's like you can make it, it could take a long time, you could be broke, and you could be rich, all on the same day. And I also have immigrant parents, and when I told them I wanted to do stand-up comedy, they were like, you want to tell jokes and we pay for school? So it's like the same thing with her parents in the show. It's just like people could dress themselves. And also I thought it was a wonderful way to showcase the discrepancy and the fat phobia and, just women and every type of oddie body or fatty baddie trying to live up to some unrealistic patriarchal standard of beauty. And how do we tackle that in the fashion industry? And so, being a stylist, the clothes speak for themselves, and so do the stories. And also being a stylist, I just want some nice clothes. Netflix, can I get some nice clothes?
I feel like there was an ulterior motive.
There should always be one. Write that down. Good morning, America.
Michelle, so where we last left Mavis was a breakup.
Yes.
Definitely going through some stuff. So now as we enter season 2, what can we expect from our heroine?
Oh my goodness. Well, we start off with a bang because we start off with Mavis in Rome.
Yes.
Okay. And so she's putting
free
stuff
trip
out there. Is
work that one into the script too. Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I wrote this beautiful episode. It kicks off the season, and it's just bigger and badder. And if there's a New Year's resolution for Mavis, it's to upgrade. She's going to do exactly what she does in her love life, in her work life. She's going to put herself out there and take a chance, because you have to get comfortable with rejection in order to get anywhere. And so that's what that is.
That's wisdom right there.
Thank you, honey.
Let's take a look at a clip.
Let's do it!
Okay, so we love this, but there's a great backstory of this clip as well.
So basically we wrote a bunch of bits for my character to do before he went to Rome, and we did a food and eating tour, which is like a food and eating, walk-in eating tour, which is like my 2 favorite things, the day before we shot. And the tour guide was like, look at the Roman,
water fountain. Like, this is how they do it.
Yeah, and it was so messy, and I was like, can we put this in the show? And they're like, we don't have time. I'm like, please. And so the whole day, I'm checking in with my director, Kim Wynn, who's amazing. Hi, Kim, you are a bad bee. And I was like, do we have time? Do we have time? They're like, we don't have time. We're losing light.
You were kind of obsessed with the water fountain.
I really was. And then finally, and this is why I love where I have all female directors, women of color, and they're so amazing. And so it's like really nice to have like this tete-a-tete moment where Kim goes, you know what? This is your show. We should do what you want. I'm like, one take, it's all I need. So that was one take.
Wow,
and I'm so
love that.
Show.
It's very fun.
Yeah, so the lesson there is to speak up for what you want, okay? Don't apologize. Do what you want to do.
And your gut said it's a great moment, and
That's
it made
the
it
TV newser, the TV newser in you, right? Yeah, we got one take to get it done.
Exactly, it's the one take. Make it work.
Exactly.
Is this my one take?
Such a pleasure. It sure is.
You made it work.
You did. Thank you so much for coming in. Yeah, congratulations on everything. Again, the new season of Survival of the Thickest premieres tomorrow on Netflix.